So Cache is obviously a strong map for them. So yeah, regardless, Dignitas of course were the dark horse. They played extremely well yesterday, and obviously Astralis are looking to join them in the semis here, and we're going to be going into the knife round, and it seems like it's going pretty well for Astralis at the moment. Method are going to be left to one player.
Maybe Method can be the dark horse of Group B.
You never know.
Yeah, let's experience, let's lean back and enjoy the matchup. The knife round is going to be quite important for Method in my opinion, because they need some confidence going into this game. But the double device, the D device, is getting it done for Astralis, so they will most likely stay on the CT side, right?
Almost clutched that out as well. 1 versus 3, and he brought device down to 50 HP there. So that would have been great to see 1 versus 3 in the knife round.
If only we could throw knives. Oh no, maybe Valve is watching.
No, don't.
I didn't say that, by the way, to any Valve employees. I didn't say that.
Not the R8 2.0.
Oh my god, that would no. I don't want to get any wrong ideas.
Please no throwing knives. Please no throwing knives. Yeah. Next, I want
a tank.
A tank. You can drive a tank up mid.
Well, G2 had RP tank with them.
Yeah,
Did you see that? That clutch.
Oh, he got an ace in a 1 versus 4 clutch.
Yeah. Absolutely nuts. Having him back in his form at the moment is
great
so
to
crucial
see.
for
And that was obviously the success that led to beating Cloud9. But as we go away with the pistol in this first map of the best of 3 between Astralis and Method, take it away, Taboo.
Astralis on the CT side. No real special plays at the moment, just a defuse kit for karrigan, who also picks up an HE grenade, and on Method we have ubeak wielding the smokes. The terrorists are building up a strategy through middle and a main, so there must have been some talk by Method to get the strategy timed well. Device on the other side already pushed through into middle.
Oh, but this is a great position here. Chetty's going to be going for the peak, and he will get that information. Device just backing off into a more passive play, but they haven't realised he's flanking back on short. They're just going to let him go all the way back into the B site, but meanwhile, Waterfalls charging out onto the A site, and Method have gone for a nice A split here. karrigan is going to be holding this off. He has no armor. He finds the first one. He will finally go down there, and Waterfalls getting that trade kill, but cajunb is still alive on the site. But meanwhile, the bomb, of course, has been planted, so Astralis needs to hurry up and get on with this retake.
Yeah, the CTs are already in the thick of things here. dupreeh getting the first frag, Device racks up 1, and Xyp9x finishes the job. So it was, well, not a bad round by Method at all. They got the bomb planned, and the CTs usually retake the A bomb set if the terrorists didn't get awful lot of control over the map. And especially taking into consideration the struggle the terrorists had in middle, with Device being pushed up all the way into mid and then retreating through B short, it could have ended way worse for them. They could have not gotten the bomb planned, or just flat out lost the whole round completely without getting any frags.
Yeah.
So the terrorists with the rather defensive upgraded pistol buy, obviously they want to get rifles in the upcoming round. So Astralis should have an easy time here.
Yeah, you can see they're already keeping Device on the pistol so you can get the AWP. Device been open quite a lot recently. The flash is going to go through, and Xyp9x is going to be ready to hold this off. He gets a triple instantly, and that's a lovely shutdown. Look at the money he's going to be picking up from that. He wants to find this quad with the USP, but it seems like Waterfalls does not want to give him too much. 8 HP left, so all it's going to take is basically a breath of air from Astralis to push him down. And Xyp9x picking up that last $600 with the MP9 there. So you can see he's already on 6k, and we're only on round 3. So
yeah, well, and the orb gets bought instantly, gets dropped to buy Xyp9x to Device, probably, or will it be karrigan? We can't see at the moment, but we will do Device on the orb. The farmers for karrigan, and Method with the Galil for ubeak. The terrorists know this is crunch time already. If they get this round, they can get themselves into a good spot in the game, and they get the first frag onto cajunb through the smoke. The CT's unable to retaliate, but obviously a quick rotation coming in by the Danes. The terrorists unable to plant the bomb yet, but that will happen in a second.
The CTs are going to be playing a 4 versus 5 retake, so it's always possible. Method are going to be in a struggle here. They have got a little bit of a lack of equipment. No nades left on them for the hold. Waterfall with the only smoke, and Astralis are going to be initiating this push into the site. dupreeh, he's going to go down though to Waterfalls, and now Method have a good advantage. Device with the quick trade, and the defuse is already coming out from karrigan, but he's got no kit. He's got to do something crazy. I'm not sure if they realise this. He's going to be sticking it. Xyp9x covering him, and oh my god, karrigan, I think he's got the defuse in time.
Yeah, ubeak is not in position. He goes down after the bomb defuse as well. Terrible outcome for Method. It started off so promising with the first frag onto cajunb. They also kept themselves in the running for the round, even though the CTs got themselves back in there. And I almost saw this round go in the way of Method.
Yeah, that looked good, especially when they took out dupreeh, who dropped into the site. But the thing is, look at that team play. Perfect from Astralis. karrigan sticking it without a kit. Still trusts his teammate Zifnix to hold him down. And that was just perfect play by Zifnix, getting those 2 kills to secure that bomb. And Astralis obviously taking the 3rd round of forcing Method into a quasi buy here. Or it seems like a force buy. In fact, they did get the bomb down, so they're going to have a bit of economy to work with just to buy some Tech 9s and some armor. And it's working well.
Zifnix and karrigan are going down already. The terrorists once again doing a good job of at least making it costly for the CTs, but now it's Device stepping in with a double kill of his orb. Almost gets rid of Fates as well behind the truck with a nade, making it a 2v3. Chatty and Fate still have, at least, you know, considering they are pistols, they still have the best pistols possible for this clutch, but the CTs have so much equipment and so much HP. They come around the corner with good timing. Astralis focuses on the important things, team play, timing, and they will get it done.
Yeah, very good. Nice retake there. Waiting for their teammate to join in. dupreeh coming from B apps there, so obviously not preemptively pushing in a 2-on-2, which is a very clever play from Astralis. They were just playing the time. They knew they had the advantage and they secure the round there.
Yeah, so we can see on the scoreboard we still have 2 Method player without frags. Maybe if they had picked up 1 or 2 kills here and there, we could have seen the first round for the Russian squad already. Let's say Russian-Estonian.
Russian-Estonian.
Restonian.
Restonian. Yeah, we'll do that. Restonians.
Let's stick to that. Waterfalls with the orb now for the terrorists, but Fates already meets his maker. Device changing up his playing style quite a bit, going from B apps now back to the rotation into middle. So he tries to keep the terrorists on their toes. And yeah, Method trying to figure out where to go now.
But it seems like someone was setting up a smoke just there over in the back of B apps, and they have got all 4 players convolted together towards B, so it could be a possible push coming out onto the site. But karrigan, the monster here of the B site on Mirage, they've got to watch out for him. Again, he's only got the M4A1S, so 20 bullets isn't going to go a long way in terms of getting 4 kills. He's got to hit all his shots here, but he's got a great position. And if they push into his sights, he could do some serious damage here. Pop flash is going out. They're going to be pushing straight into him. karrigan, oh, he's going to get nothing from it. Chetty finishing him off. And now the push has been initiated onto the site.
Oh, but Civic with a good refrag as well as dupreeh. Waterfalls retaliates, makes it a 2v3 again. Jimka and Waterfall still have to plant the bomb, and the time is getting a little low here. They have to make their move. The CTs are already there, and attack by Waterfalls onto the leg of dupreeh, but the Dane wouldn't go down. Now it's cajun coming in from B apartments to shut it down, and Astralis win yet another close round.
Yeah, only just a nice play by cajunb coming in from B apps. Once again, you know, working very well with this flank onto B when then Method take the B site and don't get the bomb down. Obviously, they're very fast at that rotate. Obviously, getting rather aggressive early round is a typical Astralis style of play, and therefore they can get all the information they need of what site Method are going to. Because obviously, Method are playing very pug styley because they're all committing to the same area and not just sending out lurkers. So much information can be gained, and we're going to just see a full A push come out from Method here. Absolutely going deep, no smokes, no flashes, and it's just going to be a complete shutdown here from Astralis.
Yeah, that was just let's poke the bear one more time. Maybe they're caught off guard. Maybe we can find the CTs with their pants down, but it's not going to happen. Still 2 frags for the terrorists, but you know, if we start cheering for 2 kills in a round for the terrorists, yeah, we are going to run out of breath rather soon. I
thought Method thought the idea behind that round is they could have pushed out really fast. Astralis wouldn't have expected it because obviously the last 5 rounds have been very slow, and then pushing late round after getting information. But that was just a full-on rush with no smokes, no flashes, nothing. And obviously, you know, that's where Astralis prevail with a superior aim.
Funnily enough, they had the equipment. They could have tried to at least flash themselves in or flash CT spawn or the ramp, but they didn't. So that it was a conscious decision by the terrorists to go in empty-handed, and they got out empty-handed as well. Now, Unique with the first frag in their favor, and another one as well. dupreeh, though, holds on to connector, and CPL is safe for now. Unique is around the corner, though. Headshot onto dupreeh, opens up the A bomb set again. The bomb still has to go through middle, and Zipix is already there, holding that angle.
Yeah, great position for Zitnix. He can easily catch them as they try and push the last man in connector, but instead going towards window. It's going to be perfect. Ubeak going to go down as well. So Zitnix has now equalised the situation, and cajun over towards ramp should be able to catch Waterfall if he crosses towards the A site here. But it's a 1 versus 2 for Waterfall, and he's got 58 seconds on the clock. He's got plenty of time to do whatever he wants, but he's got the two monsters of Astralis here holding him off.
Yeah, cajunb is defensively set up in the A bomb site, so if Waterfalls wants to plant over there, cajun could get the jump on him with ease. And you can see it already. cajunb has holding down this angle, and Waterfalls is completely oblivious to his position. Easy kill for the Dane. 7-0 in favor of Astralis. Method are unable to get those rounds on the board. But if we could see how many CTs were alive in some of those rounds, we can tell it has been closer than we expected.
Yeah. Again, you say it has been close, you know.
Closer.
Closer. Okay. Astralis, just because they have a lack of players does not mean they're any weaker. Of course, individually they're far better than Method, at least from what we've seen. So you can imagine they're going to come out on top of the majority of clutches and 2v1s, etc.
Yeah, let's see what Waterfalls can do with his AWP again. A key weapon on the map, not only for the CTs, but also for the terrorists to get something done in middle. And Device is about to peek that. Oh, he reconsidered. Goes for underpass for now. Good nade onto Fades, taking him down to 80 HP. And now he tries to get in there, but Waterfalls had that angle pinned down all the way. The CT is decimated to 4 players, and the terrorists can set their strategy up. 1 minute 15 on the clock, so plenty of time for Method to make their move.
Yeah, definitely. 4 versus 5 though, so Method do have, of course, the advantage. They should be able to just trade down to the man and hopefully win this round for a change, but they're initiating the push onto the A side. You can see the ticket boost position is going to be great from dupreeh. He lands that shot to Chetty, and now the score is equalised. And you can see this is where Astralis go back into their more passive positions because they know that they don't want to overpeak, they don't want to lose more players, and they're just going to wait for Method to go out onto a site before shutting them down. This is exactly what Method's going to do. The split towards A. One player coming from connector. Fetch is going to hit a shot though. karrigan going down. dupreeh and cajun also chiming in. It's all on Waterfalls now in a 1 versus 3 situation. A little bit of a wallbang from cajun. He'll receive some of his own, but dupreeh is going to finish it off, and that'll be another round for Astralis here. 8-0 on the CT side.
And the triple by dupreeh from CT spawn with an AWP that he picked up from his brother. It's Device's AWP, so it has been blessed by the hands already. So dupreeh took it and took the round with it. cajun already or also having a key position underneath the balcony, and you know those terrorist pushes. You said they have the man advantage, they should be able to trade down, but at any random time the CTs can get a double kill and shift around on its head.
Completely, and you know that's exactly what Astralis are going to be extremely good at. And karrigan, talking about being good, is in a very perfect position here. Going to rush right through the smoke. They don't realise he's pushed all the way up, and oh my god, a karrigan, he's going to pick up a double kill. There's still one more player that's going to be fetched, pushed. Oh, sorry, Ubeak all the way up towards short. They don't know he's there, and he's going to come out on top of the next engagement. But the bomb is down towards mid, and they have absolutely no mid control. JMQ all the way over in the T-spawn here. So karrigan has a perfect position, and of course he's going to expect him here, push towards the top mid as he killed the last 2 players of Method. Yeah. But still.
Look at the CT's position. karrigan is holding top mid, while dupreeh is holding B short, and at the same time Device covered B apartments, so they knew where the terrorists are. They had them cornered in, even though they still had space to move around on T, spawn and B apartments. It was virtually impossible for them to get close to the bomb without being seen or taken down.
No flanking.
Yeah, the Danes in full control, my friend.
Full control. But they're obviously looking very confident with a 9-0 scoreline, and we're going to see the birth of an auto-sniper on Zifnix. He does like to use this gun very often. Mirage, obviously a very long-range map at point, so I'm not sure where he's going to be using it. I think maybe towards a B site at the moment. It'd be interesting to see him over in B apps with it. That's always a fun gun to see. And, Method going for a quasi-buy here. They're going to be buying a bit of pistol armor. Waterfall, of course, saving for the AWP. So they've still got a bit of bank to work with, a couple of $1,000s each, and Molotovs and smokes are going to go out to the A side. But this is a bit of a throwaway round for Method. They're just hoping to get a bomb plant. But cajun, oh, this position, he's just going to be spraying down, runs out of ammo, will be finished off there by Fetched. And now it's a 3 versus 3, and the rifles are all on the hands of Method. This is going very well for them. They've got control of the site, and the bomb's going to go down as well.
But Device is still there, the anchor. He keeps the ship afloat for the CTs, and Sipix with one as well onto Ubeak. It's Jimka on his own. He doesn't have the bomb planted, but he gets Sipix planted on the floor. So maybe he can clutch his 1v1.
But of course, he's got so much time. He can head over towards the B site. He can fake it and flank back round towards Palace, which will be a really good decision at this point. And then obviously, you know, the device will have no idea where he's going. Or he could just commit to the A site and go late out of ramp. But it seems like he's going to be going either towards mid or B at this moment. Yeah, over towards B, which is a safe play because you can imagine device is going to be sticking on the A site. No point rotating and getting caught out over in mid, holding it and just waiting to see if he goes A, if he's faking it, flanking around Palace, which is a good decision.
But device is not even paranoid about his back. He just stays there in connector and scoped up at the same time. So he seems to be really sure that cajunb is on the A bomb site still. Now he obviously realizes. The thought was wrong.
Oh no, cajunb doesn't have his back. He's got to hold two angles at once. He's going to be picking the exact wrong one. He needs to turn around, and device is going to pull around the corner and find that frag.
That was so unlucky. Close though. 2 HP for device.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah, that was almost the first round for Method here. They show they are capable of capitalizing on small mistakes like Astralis. You're able to see they pushed through the smoke. They expected, oh yeah, we are going to get a double kill. cajunb only got 1 frag. No, did he even get a frag from that backstep? No. He had 3 players lined up, but he dealt so much damage on 3 different ones.
He got 1, and then and they just got wiped out after running out of ammo.
So those small mistakes by Astralis, they will get punished by Method down the line. Maybe the Danes will have learned the lesson now. Maybe they won't do that anymore. We will have to see now as Method is back on weapons. They planted a bomb, so that is helping them a lot. And the loser bonus couldn't be bigger. It's already maxed out for the past 4 rounds. So the Russians have enough cash on their hands to purchase everything.
As well as these bomb plants are, of course, helping a lot with that. The $800 injections, allowing the orbs to be bought up by Waterfall. Of course, not going for the force buy when they went for the quasi. He's just sticking with the P250. He's just doing everything to manage his economy perfectly, which is very good from the Russians here. And we are going to see a bit of mid-control coming out from Method. First time we've seen really good mid-control so far, but Zifnix is going to be holding over to Connector, and if they push in now and he peeks, this could be detrimental to the T's. And good peek. They know his position, though. He's got to back off here, and he's going to go back towards window, but Waterfalls... Could he be jumping into the window here? Oh, but Fetch pushing out onto the A site. He's managed to take the first kill. They weren't expecting that, and now Method are a man up.
Indeed, and cajunb doesn't know if he will be attacked from the left or the right. He hears steps to his left, but also to his right, so he has to trust his teammate in CT spawn. It's Zipix who tries to help him out, and cajunb helps himself to 2 frags as Waterfalls gets rid of karrigan. This round seems to be very chaotic. The terrorists have 1 player still in window and 1 player at B short, so it's most likely gonna be the B bomb site. Key frag now by device onto Waterfalls, drops that entry player. Chetty's still in a good position at the hole in the wall, but he messes up as well, and Zipix gets a frag as well as device. And it's Astralis clawing their way back into the round. But again, Method had a chance.
They had a good chance. At the moment they were 3-3 against each other, so also very close in that position, and it was all down to Chetty going down over in window. He moved at the exact wrong time and got peak bomb Zifnix, and that was pretty much the downfall of Method. Once they're a man down, you know, Astralis are going to come out on top in that situation, and you can see they're obviously doing that exactly. 11-0 is the score, and Method, again, going for another relentless buy. They've got so much economy. They need a bomb plant this round, though, otherwise they won't be on a whole lot of money next one. Only the $3,400 that they're getting on the last bonus.
And the key thing is also, if Method gets 1 round, they have to string rounds together, otherwise their loser bonus will be reset. They won't have any money, and it's going to be very easy for Astralis again to claw away with the scoreline. Now it's a 4v3 already, with cajunb doing very good here on the A bomb. So he's mostly left alone or only supported by 1 player in CT spawn, but he's so used to that position, he handles it quite well.
Oh, but Zifnix, look at his position. He's coming all the way from the flank. He can get some seriously punishing kills here. They haven't realised he's going to be there. Gets that first frag onto Waterfall, and now Chetty is alone in a 1 versus 2, and he can just back off here. He throws out a nade, but they've got all the time to work with, and they don't have to peek in this situation. But Chetty is going to want to try and equalise this. He's going to do so. Zifnix going down, and karrigan with 10 HP is going to have to clutch this out. The bomb is down here, so he can easily pick this up, but of course he has no idea where karrigan is actually going to be. He can only predict it.
Yeah, he has to make a guess now. karrigan tries to get the jump, but Chetty will finish him off. And Method is on the board. Thanks to that, I think the key frag was against Zipix, who was holding on A main. And he saw the shadow of Zipix.
Yeah.
And that allowed him to spray the shoulder already and surprise Zipix a little bit. So, unfortunate position for the Dane, but well done by the Russian Method player, man.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But I don't think karrigan would have usually done that kind of peak in that situation. I think obviously they're going to be very confident they're 11-1 or 11-0 up they were at the time, so that's why he went for the jump peak. Usually I don't think that's the kind of karrigan style of play. He's not as aggressive in those 1v1s. He could have won that easily without peaking. We're going to see Device take out Fetched here. So already Astralis are 2 men up. They really want to come back from this. And of course, as you mentioned earlier, if they win this, Method are going to get their economy reset. So they'll have no money to work with for the last couple of rounds of the half. And it looks like it's going that way.
Yeah, it doesn't look promising, to say the very least. What we could try to line up in front of the terrace is dupreeh with a max 7 and no equipment, no smokes left on the CTs. Maybe if the terrace take their time and get a frag here and there, they could still grind out this round. But the good double peek by Astralis, cajunb with a double kill. Beat alone against the rest of the CTs. He's getting the first one, but karrigan gets rid of him. And Astralis is back on the board, resetting the terrace money, leaving that at 1.4k.
But the funny thing to note is the CT's economy, if you look at it just on the left, they've still got nothing. They've won 12-1 now, and they've got nothing to work with because they keep losing players and they keep getting down to these clutches. Although they are winning them, they're really, you know, we saw I think it was dupreeh on a shotgun that round over in A Palace. You know, they don't have any economy to work with, and although they are getting these buys after they win rounds, the previous few they've been struggling a little bit. Of course, they do have the ability to work with any gun they please, to be honest, so they're not struggling in that sense, just in terms of economy.
Yeah, if only this was a MR30, we maybe could see Method breaking the CT's economy at one point here in this game, but it doesn't look like it anytime soon. karrigan here picking up a frag with the USP, and cajunb is on his own with the P250. They know where he is. At least they behave like it. They check out middle, and dupreeh goes for the peak. 13-1. One more round to go. Method need this. They need to make it 2. Otherwise, well, if they lose a pistol, even with 2 rounds, they're going to have a huge problem.
It's definitely true. And really, I think the main issue is obviously going to be confidence. Method are going to be lacking confidence going into the second map, considering this was their map pick and they're getting 13-1, and we're only on the first half here. So they are going to be struggling, I imagine, in the second map when it comes to, you know, Astralis' map pick, which is Overpass, which is a very good map for Astralis. And we're going to see Chetty find that first frag. So early advantage going in the favour of Method, but the B push is going to be initiated. So much damage. Device is down to 6 HP here, and Fetch is going to try and pick up a 1D. Although they don't have a lot of equipment to work with, the nades will go deep into B apps here and punish Fetch a little bit for his early aggression. Chetty, meanwhile, getting some damage onto dupreeh over in CT spawn, is going to back off as he receives some of his own.
Yeah, the terrorists are pulling back their A apartment player now, and at the same time they are pushing connector with cajunb holding CT spawn now. He's taken down to 24. The terrorists are slowly but surely getting that chokehold on the CTs, and Astralis has some trouble here, really holding down the angles. Zipix checks out middle. Now he has some more control. Device already spotted Chetty on his way to CPL. This should be a sure frag for Device. But the terrorists will still make a push on the A bomb side. Chetty picking up that frag. The bomb gets planted. Zipix goes to work onto Chetty, making it a 3v3 again. The CTs are inside, but the terrorists are all around them. Zipix tries to relieve some of that pressure, and dupreeh unable to get the frag again. The terrorists just holding on to those angles.
Now it's all on Waterfall here. dupreeh is going to tap the bomb, so that's going to force him out of position. He's given away his area now, and they're going to know exactly where he is, and they can converge on him easily. He's got the Tech 9, though. He's going to pick up one of his Zifniks, but the bomb is being stuck. dupreeh's not letting go. Waterfall! Oh, no! 7 HP left on dupreeh. Astralis are just going to take that. That was horribly close.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Method now. That was so close. What a round by them. I mean, you are probably watching this from a perspective of man, they could be better or whatever. But considering the circumstances they are in, and then you push Astralis to the edge on so many different rounds where you could have broken their economy. You could have gotten that bomb exploded if just a few more bullets or a little fraction of a second earlier, you know?
Yeah, it's so upsetting when it comes down to that. And Astralis are going to be very confident, just pushing very fast into mid. 5 armoured players. Fetch finding that first frag, and Chetty also chiming in, so the CTs are doing well at this point. 3 terrorists left, and Device is going to pick up a single kill, attempting to equalise the situation. But oh no, JNQA is going to find dupreeh over in CT spawn, and this is going extremely well for Method. They don't need to overpeak in this situation, and they just got to stop the bomb plant from going down and play with the time here. And that's exactly what they're going to be doing, just fake peeking, baiting out shots from Device here, and not actually committing to any gunfights just yet. So they're taking the engagements very correctly here, and they're going to be cornering Device over on the site here. And of course, Zifnik's giving away his position over towards ramp. It's going to be difficult for Astralis to find anything out of this.
Yeah, the CTs show that they are down with the basics. They have everything. In theory, they have everything settled, and they are doing it correctly. But now it's Astralis making the move to the B bomb site with Zipix crawling through the window.
Chetty, though, great position. If they push into him, he can easily punish them now. And Device, he still hasn't gone down despite overpeaking so much. And oh my god, Zifnix, what's happening? He's going to pick up a Chetty. And now they've equalised it. The bomb can rotate over towards B. But is he going for some crazy fake? He's going to be going towards CT spawn. They have no idea. He can just wait for the rotation now. And this is absolutely phenomenal play from Zifnix. But I think Fetched has caught on to this. He's going to go for the peek here, come into the gunfight. He's got to commit to this, but no, Fetch is going to find the headshot, and Zifnik's going down. Method played that by the books. Absolutely no overpeaking, apart from in CT spawn of his Chetty going down, but he had to commit to that gunfight. He couldn't have allowed dupreeh to rotate over into the B site and get the bomb down. But perfect play other than that. Not much you can do really about that gunfight, and very good to Method actually securing the pistol. So
much patience on the CTs as well. When a team like Astralis is not going to show up, your mind is starting to work. Where could they be? Oh my god, they could be behind me. I need to turn around. I need to do something now. And they did everything correctly. Yeah. Good round by Method. Now it's Astralis with the Deagle by. The Danes just trying to do some damage, which dupreeh successfully does. You might get another one. Here he goes. Opens up the A-bomb set with a double kill. His teammates are chiming in as well now with some support. And Astralis with the control on the A-bomb site. dupreeh is down to 1 HP. He received 99 damage. And the CDs are going to be decimated. 2 players survive still. Fates and Ubeak still on the CT side. Ubeak draws it back with a nade. No, it was Fates actually. Fates with another one. It's a 1v3, and we have to countercast the Russian cast now. Come on, help me, mate, here. Fates with the farmers working for the round. He gets another one, and the terrorists are going to plant. Will he be able to get it? No, Device ambushes him.
The Russians have invaded us. We're sorry for the Russian stream, guys. We can hear the Russian stream here.
Yeah, I don't know if the viewers heard it, but I got kind of... Well, it was like somebody's running after me.
Yeah, the Russians were... I'm not sure if that went onto the stream, but at least we could just hear the Russian cast over the whole...
I don't even know what I said. I just started talking fast and faster.
Yeah, and just try and cover over it. I don't know who was louder, really. But regardless, Astralis securing match point, 15-2 now, and we're going to see some early aggression from Method. They want to try and pull some rifles out of this round to use, but of course it's not going to go well. dupreeh being perfect at holding this angle over towards underpass, and he's going to secure the first frag.
And 13 map points now for the Danes, of course. We kind of missed that small but important part of the information due to all the chaos. The CTs try to pull the re-upset against Astralis, but yeah.
It's not going to go in the way. Ubeak also going to get 1 kill actually over towards the A site. Cajun being picked off, so yeah, it's now in a 2 versus 4. But realistically, you got to look at this round like Method. They're probably not going to get too much out of it. Maybe secure a couple of rifles, but unless they take some good one-on-one engagements, which Astralis don't usually give to them, they're going to struggle here. And the position is given away by dupreeh. He's going to be chasing up, and now Fetch is going to go down, leaving it all on Ubeak here. 1 versus 4, coming into the B bomb site. Obviously, you can see by the shaking, he's very scared. That's why he's epileptic. So he's going to be coming. Trying to find Device over on short, but the AK versus the 5-7, I know who I'm hedging my bets on, and Device will find that frag. So Astralis securing the first map, 16-2 on Method's map pick of Mirage there. So the second map will be coming up shortly, which is of course going to be overpass here.
Look at that stretch by Cajun, as if he just, Simple, I got my breakfast now. Morning workout, just went for a small run in the woods.